This is week 3 for Project Life, and I'm working with the Citrus Twist Kit's February kit. So I'm just starting by placing my photos and then trying to find some journaling cards or papers that work with the colours. I've got some really pretty pinks and purples and oranges in that top sunrise photo there, so that is the scheme I'm sort of working with this week. So I end up just chopping down some paper to fit, and I quite like the way that that looks. So now I'm just playing with some of these cork shapes to see how I might make a filler card. But in the end, I go with one of my go-to techniques, I guess, is to peel off the backing from these alpha stickers. I just love the sort of negative space it creates, and I'm sticking that down onto that orange paper, which also has the advantage of toning down the orange a bit. Just trim it off, and then I've got a really cute filler card. Just swapping some things around, and then I'm going to round the corners on all my photos and the cards. Another one of my favourite things to do is some repeat stamping. So I'm using these Love Heart stamps, and I'm gonna stamp them in well, not a rainbow, but in the same sort of colours as the photo from the top there. So starting with a bluey purple, moving into a pink, a coral, and an orangey yellow colour at the bottom. And I'm just playing with some of these cork shapes and embellishments, just seeing how things might fit. I think I might add a tag onto that stamped card. Just seeing whether any of these pink puffy stickers might work. Just stick one down the bottom. And then I'm going to add some of these scripty words. Just using my glue pen to stick those down. Just like to hang them off the photo just a little bit and then trim the edge off them. Just trimming out a piece from the cut apart sheet before I glue it onto my photo. And then add a couple of stamps. You don't have to use the whole journal card, you can cut out the parts that you want. So I'm just cutting out this title and adding a wee arrow end to it before I stick it onto my photo. And I just used a metal die to just cut out a wee heart from one of these tags before I backed it with some pattern paper and added a stamp. Just going to thread a bit of string through this tag too before I stick it all onto the card. And then I'm just adding a few staples. Adding another wee piece from the cut apart sheet, and now I'm going to work on my title card. Just felt that having the whole piece, that pattern paper, just made it slightly too heavy, so I was just experimenting with cutting it down and adding it just to a white card, and then cutting out a couple more pieces from some of the journaling cards, some of the pink pieces. And then I'm just going to stick it all together. And add a line of stamping across the white. And then I have to trim it in half because of my page protector this week. I'm just working out where I might place the number and title. And I end up settling on a black 3 instead because the red was more a sort of brown colour and it just didn't work with the colours I had this week. Just using the clear acetate backing piece off one of the stamp sets just to work out where I might put everything before I stick it down and remove the sheet. And that's it, week 3, all done.